Deadpool's powers in detail.
Oh, hello.
Deadpool started out as just another Marvel character. Someone who would show up as a fairly generic villain with nothing much to his personality or skills. But over time, this was vastly changed, and Deadpool became a master of guns, blades, and breaking the fourth wall.
Fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break. That's like 16 walls.
This has been resulted in Deadpool's abilities becoming more absurd and far cooler over the years as they've been shown off in both comics and movies. If you're a fan of Deadpool, he's capable of killing just about anyone as long as he has a gun or sword in his hand. But he's capable of so much more than just that. While the movies do a really good job of showing off his lethal combat skills, it is the comics that truly explore Deadpool's true power. Today, we're going to explore Deadpool's power in depth. Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, was a former Special Forces operative who became a mercenary. His life took a drastic turn when he was diagnosed with terminal cancer. Desperate for a cure, he volunteered for the Weapon X program, a shadowy organization that promised to give him healing abilities similar to those of Wolverine. The Weapon X program subjected Wade to extreme experiments, attempting to activate a dormant mutant healing factor in his genes. The process was brutal and pushed Wade to his physical and mental limits. While successful in giving him an incredibly powerful healing factor, it also had severe side effects. His cancer cells and healthy cells began replicating at an accelerated rate, leaving him hideously scarred. The trauma of the experiments, combined with his new healing factor constantly regenerating his brain cells, left Wade mentally unstable. This instability manifests as his characteristic irreverent humor and fourth wall breaking awareness. The experiments enhanced his physical attributes, granting him superhuman strength, agility, and reflexes. The combination of these factors transformed Wade Wilson into Deadpool, the Merc with the Mouth. His newfound abilities allowed him to survive injuries that would kill a normal human, but at the cost of his sanity and appearance. This origin story set the stage for Deadpool's unique blend of tragedy and comedy that has made him a beloved character of the Marvel Universe. Regenerative healing factor. Deadpool's most iconic and powerful ability is his incredible regenerative healing factor. Originally derived from Wolverine's mutant powers through experimentation by the Weapon X program, Deadpool's healing abilities far surpass those of normal humans and even most superhumans. This power allows him to recover from virtually any injury at an astonishing rate, including severe wounds, dismemberment, and even decapitation. The extent of Deadpool's healing factor is truly remarkable. He can reattach severed limbs or regrow them entirely if lost. Even fatal injuries like having his heart ripped out or his head destroyed are merely temporary setbacks for the Merc with the Mouth. This healing factor also grants him virtual immortality, as it prevents him from aging and provides extreme resistance to toxins and diseases. However, Deadpool's healing factor comes with its own set of complications. It's in a constant battle with his terminal cancer, simultaneously keeping him alive and in a state of perpetual cellular flux. This continuous regeneration of his brain cells is believed to contribute to his mental instability and unpredictable nature. Enhanced physical attributes. While not as overwhelmingly powerful as some other superhumans, Deadpool's physical abilities have been enhanced well beyond peak human levels. His strength allows him to lift approximately 800 pounds, putting him in the low superhuman range. Deadpool's speed and agility are perhaps his most impressive physical traits. He possesses reflexes and reaction times that border on precognitive, allowing him to dodge bullets and respond to threats faster than humanly possible. This, combined with his enhanced agility and flexibility, makes him an incredibly elusive target in combat. His stamina and durability have also been significantly boosted. Deadpool can exert himself at peak capacity for several days before fatigue sets in, and his body is much more resistant to physical trauma than an ordinary human's. While he can still be hurt or knocked out, this enhanced durability works in tandem with his healing factor to make him exceptionally difficult to put down permanently. These physical enhancements, coupled with his healing factor and combat skills, make Deadpool a formidable opponent capable of holding his own against some of Marvel's most powerful characters. Combat expertise. Deadpool is an extraordinary combatant, with skills honed through the years of mercenary work and enhanced by his superhuman abilities. His fighting style is a unique blend of various martial arts, street fighting, and acrobatics, making him unpredictable and dangerous in close quarters combat. In terms of martial arts, Deadpool is proficient in multiple disciplines. He's been shown to be skilled in styles ranging from various forms of kung fu to more modern military combat techniques. His ability to seamlessly switch between these styles mid-fight, combined with his enhanced agility and reflexes, allows him to hold his own against and even defeat some of the most skilled fighters in the Marvel Universe, including Wolverine and Taskmaster. Deadpool's expertise extends beyond hand-to-hand combat. He's an exceptional marksman, capable of impressive feats of accuracy with a wide variety of firearms. Whether wielding pistols, rifles, or more exotic weaponry, Deadpool rarely misses his target. His skill with thrown weapons is equally impressive, often using his signature shurikens with deadly precision. Perhaps most iconic is Deadpool's mastery of swordsmanship. His proficiency with his dual katanas is legendary, able to slice through multiple opponents in the blink of an eye or deflect incoming projectiles with ease. This skill, combined with his regenerative abilities, makes him a whirlwind of destruction in close quarters combat. Mental abilities and resistances. Despite his often erratic behavior, Deadpool possesses a number of unique mental abilities and resistances that make him a formidable opponent. One of his most notable traits is his resistance to telepathy. Due to his healing factor constantly regenerating his brain cells, Deadpool's mind is in a constant state of flux. This makes it extremely difficult for even the most powerful telepaths to read his thoughts or control his mind. This mental instability, while often portrayed as a weakness, can also be a strength. Deadpool's unpredictable nature and seemingly random thought processes make him incredibly difficult to anticipate in combat. Even skilled tacticians and fighters who rely on reading their opponents find themselves at a loss when facing Deadpool. Another unique aspect of Deadpool's mental abilities is his high pain tolerance. While his healing factor allows him to recover from injuries quickly, he still feels pain.
I can't feel my legs! I can't feel... Oh no, they're right here!
However, years of trauma and his altered mental state have given him the ability to withstand and even ignore levels of pain that would incapacitate most individuals. Deadpool also demonstrates a remarkable resistance to fear. Whether this is due to his mental state, his healing factor, or simply his personality is unclear. However, it allows him to face even the most terrifying situations with his trademark humor intact, often unnerving his opponents in the process. Lastly, while not strictly a power, Deadpool's strategic mind is often overlooked. Despite his chaotic persona, he's shown the ability to formulate complex plans and adapt quickly to changing situations. This combination of unpredictability and tactical thinking makes him a dangerous opponent, capable of outwitting enemies who may otherwise outclass him in raw power. Fourth wall awareness. One of Deadpool's most unique and defining traits is his awareness that he exists within a fictional universe. This fourth wall breaking ability allows him to directly address the audience, comment on the narrative structure of his own stories, and even reference real-world events or pop culture that should be beyond his knowledge. This meta-awareness gives Deadpool a distinct advantage in many situations. He can anticipate plot twists, comment on narrative conventions, and even use his knowledge of comic book tropes to his advantage. For example, he might know that as a protagonist, he's unlikely to die permanently, which could influence his decision-making in dangerous situations. However, it's worth noting that the extent and consistency of this power can vary depending on the writer and the specific story being told. In some incarnations, it's treated more as a comedic quirk, while in others, it's a genuine superpower that can influence the course of events. This ability also contributes significantly to Deadpool's unpredictable nature. His awareness that he's in a fictional world often leads to non sequiturs and seemingly random actions that can confuse both allies and enemies alike. It's also a source of much of the character's trademark humor, allowing for meta-commentary and breaking of tension in otherwise serious situations. Arsenal and equipment. While not strictly a superpower, Deadpool's extensive arsenal and equipment are integral to his effectiveness as a mercenary and fighter. He's known for carrying a wide variety of weapons, often far more than would seem practical or even possible. Deadpool's signature weapons are his dual katanas, which he wields with lethal precision. These swords are often depicted as being of high quality and durability, able to slice through various materials with ease. He's also proficient with other bladed weapons, including knives, daggers, and occasionally other types of swords. In terms of firearms, Deadpool typically carries multiple guns of various types. His preferences seem to lean towards handguns for their versatility, but he's been shown using everything from submachine guns to sniper rifles, depending on the situation. He's also fond of grenades and other explosive devices for creating chaos or taking out groups of enemies. Beyond conventional weaponry, Deadpool often carries more unusual items. These can include his trademark teleportation device, or teleporter, which allows him to instantly transport himself short distances. He's also been known to use holographic disguise technology, grappling hooks, and various types of non-lethal weapons like stun grenades or tranquilizer darts. One of the most interesting aspects of Deadpool's equipment is his costume. While it may appear to be simple spandex, it's often depicted as being more advanced. It typically includes a mask that filters out toxins and can allow him to see in various visual spectrums. The suit itself is usually bulletproof and resistant to various forms of damage, complementing his healing factor. Deadpool's tendency to break the fourth wall also occasionally extends to his equipment. He's been known to pull improbable items from seemingly nowhere, justifying it with the quip about comic book logic or similar meta-commentary. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell to stay up to date with our new videos.